Hello, beautiful Blessed Spice family. Welcome back to Let's Talk Tuesday, guys. Welcome back to Let's Talk Tuesday. On today's video, guys, I want to talk about something that drives me insane, and I just don't understand it. I want to talk about, first of all, I'm talking like this, a voiceover today because I'm a little bit under the weather, but we're going to do it like this today. Just enjoy the video, enjoy the vibes, just enjoy. But today I want to talk about what age is enough. What age do you stop doing the things that you do when you were in your 30s, 20s, your 40s? What age do you stop doing all of these crazy things like staying out all night at the age of 50, like staying out all night drinking at the age of 50? What ages do you stop doing all that stuff? I mean, I see some people that are in their 60s and still drinking full-blown alcohol like it is going out of style. I don't understand it. You know, there's got to be a point in time where you are ready to stop doing the things that you've done and you just want to live a peaceful, normal life in your older age, right? You just want to live a peaceful life, taking care of your grandkids, watching life, just grow peacefully. You don't want to be like, I'm telling you, I'm about to be 57. I just can't imagine being with hangovers at 57 years old. I promise you, I can't imagine waking up with a hangover at 57. I don't get it. When I was working at my other job, there's people still in their 60s, 70s, still doing drugs, still doing all this stuff, and they losing their teeth, they losing their mind. It's like, what age do you stop doing the things that you do? I don't understand it, guys. We have to stop doing those things. We got to stop doing them at a certain age. You guys, please don't forget to hit that bell. Hit that bell for your girl, Michelle. Like, seriously, it just blows me away just to watch people at ages that they are, like people still wearing, saggy pants, and they're in their 45s, 50s, 60 years old. I mean, I look on Facebook sometimes and I see some of the people that I grew up with, and they're in their 55s and they're still wearing the backwards hats with the saggy pants and still talking the same slang, still talking the same way. It's like, what age do you stop doing that? Come on now. It doesn't look good to me, to a person anymore, to be doing that. I can just see me now at 57 still going to the club, partying and hanging out, doing all those crazy things I used to do at my young age, because I used to be crazy. I used to do some crazy stuff, fun stuff. I'm not talking about like psychotic stuff like, crimes, but just doing some stuff in my 20s, 30s, and 40s even. But man, let me tell you, we have to grow up at one point in life, you guys. We have to grow up. We have to change our direction. We have to start showing our grandkids and other people that look up to us that we can, be doing something different. I mean, I just don't think it's attractive to see people, especially in my own personal opinion, women in older ages just doing stuff they did back in the day. We have to change that. We have to change the way we think. We have to change the way we do things at a certain age. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, and especially with men too. I see a lot of men still trying to be young. I mean, I think we get into that point. We still want to be still doing what the young cats are doing what the young kids are doing, but we can't do that. It doesn't look good on us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for me, you guys, this is all my personal opinion. This is only how I feel. If you feel the same way, let me know. But I tell you what, I cannot be growing up like that. I don't want to be an old person still trying to be young. I just don't want to do that. I just want to live a nice, older, peaceful life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm growing old, I'm aging gracefully and things like that. And I'm not trying to rush anything, but I'm so glad that I am sober and I don't have to deal with a lot of things in my 50s. Because I tell you, sometimes I can't even get out of bed. My legs and knees hurt so bad. And I can just imagine me with a hangover on top of it. All them hangovers are critical. Them hangovers are, they crucial. When I was in my 30s, when I was in my 40s, but boy, when I started getting in the 50s, having a hangover, it was hard to bounce back with your head spinning, everything going. And now that I can't barely see, and now my body hurts on top of that, being in my almost 60s with a hangover, oh, no. We're not going to do that. Oh my gosh, you guys, please don't forget to go and check out the Cooking with the Spice Queen. Go check out Cooking with the Spice Queen because she's doing her thing over there. It's my cooking channel. It's a channel that I started when I became sober so that I can cook my way to recovery and my sobriety. And it helps me out a lot. And two things I like to do in life. I like to cook and I like to clean. And this is a place right here that I cleaned right here. And I'm just showing you guys some little clips and some videos just so that I can have a background as I talk through the video because I'm not doing me showing myself today. But anyhow, I like to cook and clean. And you know, who don't like to cook and clean? I don't know. Some people don't like to cook and some people don't like to clean. But I like to do both of them. It's absolutely amazing to me. So anyhow, you guys, let's talk about that aging and still doing things at a older age. You're still doing that stuff you did when you're 20s and 30s and all that. I remember one time I think I turned 40 years old, and I tried to jump on that trampoline with my daughter and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. I felt like I got beat up the next day. You cannot be jumping on no trampoline at no 40 years old, 45 years old. Your body just don't work. And I remember going to Disney World one time with my daughter, and this lady was 45 years old, and she got on this on the roller coaster. And when the lady got off of the roller coaster, she sat down and then she passed out. Let me tell you something. She had a stroke. They told her when you're in your 45s and 50s, you should not be getting on rides like that. I guess it kind of like snapped her neck a little bit and she got off that ride and it snapped her neck. Come on now, you guys. I just don't see me just getting on no roller coaster at no 57 years old. I just don't see that. I don't see myself doing all those crazy things when I'm older. I just see myself living a peaceful life. Don't get me wrong. I still have fun. You know, I still do things, but I don't do things that I used to do when I was younger because it just doesn't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. But anyhow, you guys, I'm showing you guys these clips. And I just went into my gallery and said I'm gonna put this together like this, and I want to put this on my Let's Talk Tuesday video as I show you guys what I like to do, which is two things. I like to cook and I like to clean. I like to cook and I like to clean. I have a cooking channel, Cooking with the Spice Queen, and I have this channel right here, the Spice Queen TV, which this just tells you about me, who I am, things like that. And today on today's video, we're talking about aging, when enough is enough. What age do you stop doing the things that you do when you was in your 20s, 30s, 40s? What age do you stop doing all the shenanigans, all of the stuff, all of I don't know. Some people shoplift when they was in their teenagers, still shoplifting in their 60s, going to jail. At 60 years old, being in the store shoplifting. Who does that? I don't know. I mean, come on, guys. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyhow, I truly love you guys. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers here on the Spice Queen TV, you guys. All of these things that I'm showing you is just, just stuff. Just watch and sit back and enjoy the video. I'll be up next Tuesday doing my Let's Talk Tuesday video. My granddaughter was like, come on, Grandma, I thought you was going to do your Let's Talk Tuesday today. I said, I am, baby. I'm just going to throw some stuff together and I'm going to do a voiceover. She goes, a voiceover? I said, yeah. I said, you want to do the video for me? She was like, yeah, I'll do it. But I don't know what she would talk about. But, we're talking about when enough is enough. When is enough being a gangster? You know what I'm saying? I see people like in their 50s and they still doing the gangster stuff, the gangster stuff, the thug stuff. I'm like, oh my God, it just doesn't look good. I'm sorry, family. I just don't think in your 50s you still should be in gangs. But, to each his own. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to still always be my opinion. And I mean that. I just don't think, men or women should be in their 50s and 60s and still be in a gang. You hear me? But anyhow, doesn't that look good? OMG, the Spice Queen is in the building, the Spicy Queen. You guys, I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, Getting Old Gracefully. Being old is beautiful, you guys. When is enough enough? There's a time to do things, times to do things. And when you get older, it's a time to stop doing all that stuff you did back in the day, like drinking. I'm so glad that I stopped drinking when I was 50 years old. I feel so good. I feel so blessed. And I'm growing old gracefully. I do not want to be drinking at no 50, 60 years old. Thank you. Holla at your girl. Smooches, smooches.